It is not uncommon to have multiple weddings, and many people get married more than once throughout their lives. Marrying the same person more than once is much less common. However, it seems to be a phenomenon in the world of celebrities. Take a look through this gallery to discover which stars have tied the knot with the same person twice. Let's start with Elizabeth Taylor. Taylor's first marriage to Richard Burton lasted from 1964 to 1974, and he formally adopted her daughters. She remarried him in 1975, but subsequently divorced him after 1 year. Larry King. Larry King had a history of multiple marriages, having been wedded a total of 8 times to 7 different women. Among them, he remarried Alina Kins. King first married a Kins in 1961, but they divorced in 1963. They remarried from 1967 to 1972. King was married to Sean King from 1997 until his passing in 2021. Despite filing for divorce in 2019, Melanie Griffith. Actress Melanie Griffith has been through 3 marriages. She wedded her first husband, actor Don Johnson, on 2 occasions. Their first union took place in 1975, but unfortunately, it ended after a brief 6 months. In 1989, they got married for a second time, and it lasted for a period of 7 years. Their well-known daughter, Dakota Johnson, was born the same year. Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor is quite the character when it comes to entering into multiple marriages. Surprisingly, he tied the knot twice with 2 of his wives. The first was with Jennifer Lee, which lasted from 1979 to 1982. They later remarried in 2001 and stayed together until his death in 2005. In between, had 2 marriages with Flynn Belaine, initially from 1986 to 1987, and then again from 1990 to 1991. In total, he married 5 different women and had 7 marriages. Barbara Walters. Barbara Walters tied the knot on 4 occasions with 3 different men. Among them, she married Merv Adelson twice. Walters was married to Adelson for the first time in 1981, which lasted for a span of 3 years. Later, in 1986, they tied the knot again, but sadly, their second marriage ended in 1992. Elliot Gould? Actor Elliot Gould has been married to 2 different women, with his first wife being Barbra Streisand. Their marriage lasted from 1963 to 1971. He was wedded to Jennifer Bogart from 1973 to 1975, and once more from 1978 to 1979. They had 2 children before their first marriage. Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson, known for her role in Baywatch, tied the knot with professional poker player Rick Salomon on 2 occasions. Their first marriage spanned from 2007 to 2008. The couple got married again in 2014, but divorced once more in 2015. Anderson has been married to 3 other men as well: Tommy Lee 1995 to 1998, Kid Rock 2006 to 2007, and Dan Hayhurst, whom she wed in 2020 but separated from in the following year. Rodney Dangerfield. Comedian Rodney Dangerfield married his first wife twice. They were married from 1949 to 1962, and then again from 1963 to 1970. In 1993, Dangerfield entered into a second marriage, which lasted until his passing in 2004. Freda Kao. Renowned Mexican artist Freda Kao had a sole spouse throughout her life, whom she wedded on 2 occasions. Her husband was the fellow artist Diego Rivera. Kao and Rivera were married in 1929, divorced in 1939, but reunited in 1940 and remained together until Kalo's passing in 1954. Elon Musk. Elon Musk, the controversial billionaire, started a romantic relationship with actress Tallulah Riley back in 2008. They eventually tied the knot in 2010 but ended their marriage in 2012. Despite their previous divorce, they remarried in 2013. However, they officially divorced again in December 2016. Riley was his second spouse, but he has had other well-known relationships in the past. Jean-Claude Van Damme has made marital vows on 5 occasions, hitching himself to 4 different women. Notably, he went through to ceremonies with bodybuilder Gladys Portuguese. The couple initially got married from 1987 to 1992, and then remarried from 1999 until now. They share 2 children, Christopher and Bianca. Eminem. The real Slim Shady has had only one wife throughout his life, but he has married her twice. He tied the knot with Kim Scott for the first time in 1999. The couple ended their marriage in 2001, but later got married again in 2005, only to separate once more in 2006. Their daughter Haley was born in 1995, well before all the wedding events unfolded.